Do you have muscle weakness? Do you have muscle spasms or muscle weakness? Are you experiencing irritability? Are you experiencing fatigue? Well, you might have hypocalcemia. Calcitrol is a hypocalcemic agent. The brand name for this drug is Rocaltrol. This drug treats and manages hypocalcemia and the reduction of parathormone levels.
Adverse effects include
Nausea and vomiting, headache, dry mouth and metallic taste, weakness and muscle pain, and constipation.
Calcitrol is contraindicated in the presence of any known allergies to avoid allergic reactions, hypercalcemia, and vitamin D toxicity. It is contraindicated in pregnancy, patients with history of renal stones, or lactation. Calcitrol is well absorbed from the GI tract and widely distributed in the body. It is stored in the liver, fat, muscle, skin, and bones. It is metabolized in the liver, excreted in the bile, with some found in the urine.
PVCON news station. My name is Kaylin Sanders, and today on our health segment of the news, we have a special interview with Mr. Malcolm Little. Hello, Mr. Little. How are you doing today?
I'm actually doing bad right now, Miss Sanders.
I'm sorry to hear that. So what brought you into the station today to be on our news segment?
Well, I've been in pain. Feel like my muscles are pins and needles. I've been feeling very fatigued, and I also been showing signs of confusion.
Okay, so Mr. Little, pretty much you're telling me you've been having some like muscle spasms and cramping. You've been showing some signs of confusion, and you've been very tired lately?
Yes, that's correct.
Well, it seems like that you may be having a deficiency in vitamin D. Do you know what vitamin D is?
No.
Well, vitamin D stimulates the calcium absorption from the small intestines in the body and restores the serum calcium levels back to normal when they either are too high or too low. So that brings us to our question of the day. So, Mr. Little, you have 5 seconds to answer this question, and if you get it correct, you win a special prize, okay?
Okay.
All right, so the question of the day is, what are some good food sources of vitamin D?
I know they're shown in dairy products.
Okay, dairy products. We'll take that. That's a pretty good answer. So, you won the prize of the day. Here you go. Why don't you take a look inside your prize and see what you got?
We have some pills.
Well, Mr. Little, you lucked up because you actually get a free sample of calcitrol. Do you know what calcitrol is?
No, what is that?
Okay, well, calcitrol is pretty much medication that supplements the calcium levels in the blood, and it treats hypocalcemia, which pretty much are low calcium levels in the body. Now, when you take this medication, you also need to be supplementing your calcium and vitamin D with other supplements or vitamins as well. Now, Mr. Little, you also need to supplement your diet with foods that are rich in vitamin D and calcium, which could be yogurt or milk or cheese. And when you're taking these pills, you also need to be aware of certain side effects such as dry mouth, headaches, nausea, vomiting, or even the medication leaving a metallic taste in your mouth.
Okay.
Okay, so Mr. Little, you also got a copy of Hip Hop Abs because when you're taking calcitrol, you also need to make certain lifestyle changes such as increasing your exercise.
Why is it empty?
Well, Mr. Little, that's a good question. This Patron bottle is empty because other lifestyle changes that you need to modify are smoking and reducing your alcohol consumption. You have any questions for me, Mr. Little?
Yes. Can you educate me on this some more?
Okay, so pretty much with calcitrol, like I said, you need to look out for certain side effects as well as side effects of hypercalcemia, which is vitamin D toxicity, and that's too much calcium levels in your blood or vitamin D in your blood. So you need to be aware of increased thirst, increased urination, or bone pain. And if you have any of these signs or symptoms of hypercalcemia, you need to let your physician know as soon as possible. If you're having any stomach or GI problems when taking these pills, then you can take them with food.
Okay.
So that brings us to the end of our health segment on hypocalcemia and calcitrol. If you have any other questions, you can call the news station or call your local physician. Thank you for being on our show.
Anytime.